right, hi, Willard Wizards. This is Mrs. Kanofsky, and this is my husband, Mr. Kanofsky, and we're going on a walk today at our local lake. So we're going to take you on our walk at our local lake today, and we're hoping to see a couple of bridges and a lot of wildlife. So let's see what we find. All right, so here we are. This is at the lake that's right by my house, and thankfully we have not had to stop walking here because, as you can see, there are not a lot of people here at our lake right now. But it is one beautiful day, so I hope that you too have had some chance to walk around your neighborhood. Well, let's see what kind of animals are about. I do see one thing we talked about, and there is a bridge. Let's walk to it. So, Willard Wizards, here are some ducks. We haven't even made it to the bridge yet, and here are some ducks coming our way. Now, surprisingly, we have ducks at our house all the time. We see ducks all the time, but there are a lot of ducks that live over here at this lake, and they happen to be swimming towards us. We don't know if they think we might have food. We do not give them food here because we don't want them to rely on us to give them food, and we don't want to give them food that isn't healthy for them. Some of you know what kind of foods they eat. They do eat seeds and grains, and they do eat different plant material, and they do eat some bugs. So we don't want to give them anything that isn't going to be good for them here. Way in the background there, we do have some geese. It's kind of harder to see, so we'll see if we can get them in a little bit better there. So here are some geese. There's two geese there that are swimming towards us, and they might be doing the same thing. They might be looking for food, but we're not going to give them food either. All right, Willard Wizards, here is another bridge, and so we're going to look and see what animals we can see possibly by our bridge. So this time of year we usually see some fish, and there's usually something called a coot, kind of a duck that lives right around here. And we don't see him right now, so we're hoping that we'll find him. All right, Willard Wizards, all around this lake, they do have some nice benches that are set up. So I'm going to try and record a couple of them. And then at the end, I want you to tell me how many benches you saw. So I hope you can hear some of the birds we have around here. We have a whole bunch. There's definitely a blue jay, a cardinal, a sparrow, a woodpecker, all hidden in these trees right over here, and you might be able to hear some of them. We also have a hawk. We have a couple hawks that come to this lake, so we get to see the hawks around here too. So the grasslands over here, there are usually some ducks in, and the female ducks, the mommies, they usually build their nests over here, and then the daddies kind of distract us. But yeah, the nests are really difficult for us to find. But soon we should have some babies hatching. I cannot wait for that, and I'm going to try and get some video of that too.
There's a male and a female duck. To the right is at least one small little turtle on the log, and to the left is at least two turtles, one with his head sticking up and one sitting flat.
How exciting. Coming up to another area, we've got another bench, and then my husband saw that there's a whole bunch of turtles again. These logs aren't very close, so the turtles feel safe enough to stay on the logs. So I hope you can see them. Maybe you can try and count. All right, Wizards, we're coming up on another bridge. And by this bridge is usually where we see bunnies. So I'm hoping that we'll catch a bunny when we get over there. Come on with us. So while we're walking across, kind of look around, see if you see any animals, but definitely listen. Those are the geese. But hopefully you hear some other birds. There's lots and lots of birds around here too. Usually around this part, we see a lot of woodpeckers in the trees. Robin. We're hoping to find some woodpeckers. We did not seem to see a rabbit. We might have been a little bit loud for them. All right, now it's hard to see, but by that pole, there's the coot. He's black and he has kind of a white beak there. Oh, in the background, you might be able to hear one of the woodpeckers. And on the logs in the background, you can probably see some turtles. You can tell this is one of our favorite parts here. So the coot is swimming, the woodpecker is pecking behind us, and long far away in front of us, right by where the coot is right now, there are some turtles. It's a really pretty place to be right now. So there's some more turtles, and our coot swimming around a little bit, and some more turtles. So you can see that there's not a lot of people at our lake. It's really very nice, so that the animals do come out. We can all stay a little bit away from each other, so we still get to enjoy this beautiful place. And then right over here too, there are usually a lot of ducks. And that's where they keep their nests too, because it can be very secluded, very private, and their ducklings can be safe. So a lot of times there's a lot of ducks over here. So I wonder what our friend here is eating. I wonder what he's finding. I would guess it's a lot of bugs, but I don't know for sure. I wonder what he's finding. Here's another little part of our walk, very pretty part of our walk that's usually quite shaded. And so we usually see a lot of birds in here, and sometimes we catch some turtles off to the side, sunning themselves on some logs. So hopefully we'll catch some pretty soon. There's a robin right there. There's a few more robins. Yeah, we always catch a lot of birds actually kind of walking and hopping down this trail. All right, another bench on our walk. All right, we're coming up on one last bridge, and then off to the side there are some benches. So here's this bridge that we're coming upon, and it has, when it's nice out, there's a really lovely kind of waterfall that goes down here. It's not quite nice enough out yet, so the waterfall isn't running just yet. And then here's some more benches. So obviously this park is closed down right now, just like the parks in River Forest. But there are, well, quite a few benches over here. I think I see 5 green benches and another 4 picnic benches. And then look at all the benches over there, the stone ones. And then here's our other side, and then back to the lake. And then there's a couple more benches down here. Another green bench and another picnic bench. All on our way out the end here. We're heading closer to the end of our trip. So there's 2 last picnic benches here and another wood trail. And then we're gonna head back to that first bridge that we saw. All right, so here we are at our bridge, and we're heading out of our lake. And I hope that everybody had a nice time. I will have some duck books that we're going to read to go along with this, and so that you can learn a little bit more about ducks. And hopefully you have enjoyed our little trip through our town's lake. All right, wizards, we miss you, and hopefully we'll be able to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.